What is up, guys? It is Melt, and today is another episode of Tips with Melt, and this one is going to be nerd spots. And this is basically just spots that kind of help you in certain ways that people really don't know about. So it's going to be a unique part of the Tips with Melt. This is going to be definitely the weirdest because it's basically just spots that you can sit or lines of sight or stuff like that. So I will see you guys in the game. Alright guys, so starting off on this side, there are actually a couple spots that you might want to use. These are just for any situation that you may feel you need another or a better vantage point or another way to watch it or something like that. So if at any circumstance you just need to watch top kitchen at all, if they're coming out from there, they're not going to see you here at all, and you'll be able to either call them out or just pop up and kill them. So that's just a little spot. The next spot is going to be this one. So what you want to do is, this is for basically threes. So what you do is you have one player on the spot that I'll show you next, and then one person here, and then the third person can, you want him basically to single out one of those, or he could even just go top table. So what you do is you line the tree up with that doorway, so if they flank bunker, they won't see you. And all you're gonna do is just preempt top, and basically they're not gonna see you when they come out. They're gonna come out and not really see you. You'll be able to call them out for your teammate in this spot. So this spot is when you're watching A. So basically you can give up all mention and just crouch in this, and yeah, they won't be able to see you in that. It's really hard for them to see you. The only way basically they're gonna kill you off of it is with a nade. So just either flak, trophy, whatever, or not even that. You don't even have to really do anything because nobody's gonna nade this. So those are a couple spots. The next one is pretty common. This one you just want to go as far back on this as you can, crouch and chill here, and you can see them come from B. You can see them come all the way back your spawn, and if they come bunker, they'll just run right under you, unless of course what I do is I just check it, because it's pretty common. So that's a couple for that. If you ever need to watch cross, I don't use this one as much. I'll tell you guys in a second, but this is basically just to watch the cross on B, little tiny bit of mid, not that much, but, and then the cross from bunker. And the reason I don't do that is because I've sat here a couple times and they'll be on hut or whatever, mid head glitch, and they'll be jumping up with a sniper and they'll see me there. So I'll basically just go back and I just go back and forth from jumping up here, checking B bomb, and then looking at bunker. So that's how I do that. So we'll be moving on to the B bomb site, and this one I don't use that much, but this is just if you're ever in like a 1v2 situation and you just need to do a hero play, you can just chill here. If they jump over, and don't just cross on the stairs, they're not going to see you there. So that's just what that is for. So that is the defensive side. We're going to be moving on to the offense. Alright guys, so for the offensive side, we're going to be moving from the right side to the left basically. So this first thing is just to watch bunker, and you don't really want to challenge it or anything. You could just keep jumping up here. It's not really a crazy spot, but you can keep jumping up on this side, and they won't really be expecting you to be doing this, so it's kind of a good spot to make sure that you can see them coming from bunker. The next one is just a good line of sight. You can't shoot through this, but it's still really good to call them out. People don't know about this, but you can just chill here and you can watch the top and see how it's hitting this. There's like an invisible wall right here. So but this is really good to check out top. Maybe if they're sniping a lot and you don't really want to get sniped or something like that. Just anything like that. So moving on to the right side. What I like to do is I like to push up on the field, and I like to sit right here. And what that does is leave a little crack right here. You can even move all the way to the wall, and you can see them cross top, or you can see them cross bottom. And what I do sometimes is when I sit here, you can see their shadow when they go from top table to computers to mid, and they do that a lot. Or people even just go bottom to mid, or people just rush bottom and then you can kill them off of that. So that is a pretty good vantage point to use. The next one is for the defensive side, but since this was closer, I was just gonna do this. If you ever rush out from top and you want to hit this low and you don't really want people to know you're here, you can get pretty far back on this. Like right, see if you line up, right here, and you're like super hidden, and plus you have a little bit of a head glitch. See them like cut or something. So that is a good spot also. I like to use that sometimes. The next one is maybe if you're ever rushing top and you know they're coming from here, this is a good spot to go to. The problem is they can't see your gun from here, but if they're like right there they can. But this is a good spot for like all of the middle. Like they can't see you and they'll be crossing from this up to top. So I mean, this one's not great, but you could use it. Next one is just a little hiding spot. I don't know if people know about this, but basically you can just chill under here with this chair, you know, have some fun with the chair. The next one is just if you're watching bottom on defense. It's mostly defense spots, I guess, but lots of people know about this one. But you can see bottom, and you kind of want to touch your screen to the left just in case they push this and then push the bar, so then you're not just sitting here with your screen like nowhere. And the last one I'm going to show you guys is, everyone knows this one, but basically you just sit on this, crouch, and you can see mid hut. So these spots are pretty common. Some of them you guys might want to use though. So that's going to be the tips with Mel. I'll be coming out with all the rest of the maps. And leave a like if you enjoyed, comment what you think below, and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys later.